today we will be talking about swimsuit competition. So again, if you have any questions as I'm going, just let me know and I will try my best to answer as I go. Okay, so swimsuit competition is an opportunity for contestants to showcase their potential for swimwear or swimsuit modeling, in other words. So during this competition, contestants walk the main stage of the runway at CMTC in front of a live audience. So this competition takes place after runway competition, usually on the itinerary. So your first time on the runway, if you're in this competition, will not just be in your swimsuit. It will be during runway if you're in runway as well. So something to note about this competition is that it's only available to contestants who are 12 and over. Okay, so there's no contestants under the age of 12 allowed in this competition. So I'm going to go through a list of the rules. And like I said, if you have any questions, just let me know as we go. Okay, so swimsuit competition rules. Again, nobody under the age of 12 is allowed to enter this competition. It is only open to contestants ages 12 and over. Each contestant will walk the runway one time, so similar to runway competition. You're only walking one time. You may not stop or turn in the middle of the runway. So you start off going through the runway. It's usually, again, me who's doing the cueing and telling you when to enter and get onto the stage. You walk, and then you strike your pose at the end of the runway, and then you walk down the stairs, making sure you're looking down as you walk. Again, similar to runway competition, this competition, the judging stops as soon as you're done your pose. So it is okay to look down the stairs and make sure that you have proper footing on your way down the set of stairs. Okay, so no dancing or constant posing on stage while you're on the runway. Again, posing for about 3 seconds at the end of the runway. Again, very similar to runway competition. So judging will be based on swimsuit figure and modeling techniques, so potential to book for a swimwear client. So again, if you're in the ages between 12 and 15, you would still be considered someone that could potentially do swimwear. As you know, there are lots of teen lines looking for swimwear models for, again, that's more of lifestyle, but still things that clients are looking for. So it's a great opportunity for you, even if you are, again, between the ages of 12 and 15, and then of course for adults. Okay, so wardrobe requirements. Okay, so all competitors must be barefooted. So that means you're not wearing shoes or sandals on the runway for this competition. You are in your bare feet. And that is true to most swim. You here? Okay, so all competitors, again, must be barefooted, just to reiterate in case I lost you there. Females must wear a two-piece swimsuit. Shorts are not permitted, bikini-style bottoms only. Again, it is what you're comfortable in, but this is a rule as it helps the judges and the reps see your swimwear figure. Okay, males must wear swim shorts, no Speedos permitted. The following articles of clothing and items are prohibited. So bodysuits, lingerie, thong bottoms, leotards, aerobic wear, pantyhose, shoes, props, hats, sunglasses, and accessories. So if you are someone who wears eyeglasses, like reading glasses, and you can't wear contacts or you're not permitted to wear contacts, you are fine to wear your prescription glasses. It's just there's no sunglasses allowed. And again, this is for the benefit of you as you want to be sure that you're showing your expression. And if you're wearing sunglasses, even as an accessory, the reps can't see your facial expression as you're walking down the runway. Okay, so that's something important to note. So this is another very important for CMTC and our teams and our security teams. All contestants must wear a cover-up in the hallways before competing. So I'm going to go over this in a little bit, the structure of swimsuit competition, and we just want to make sure everybody's safe. The event space is closed to anybody that is not a CMTC contestant, visitor, or staff member. However, we want to make sure everyone is safe, so we need you to wear cover-ups in the hallways. We need you to wear your cover-ups while you're in lineups, as those take place outside of the grand ballroom. And I will walk you through that process again, but you need to make sure that when you're coming down for swimsuit competition that you have a cover-up on. So whether it's a cover-up that you'd see someone wearing on the beach, or a robe of sorts, or again, even your PJs, whatever works for you. You just want to make sure you're wearing your cover up. And again, I will walk you through how you will get your cover up back once you're about to get on the runway. Do you need to be a certain height to enter? No. Again, this competition is open for those that are 12 and over. So yes, the reps are looking for those who have swimwear potential, but also lifestyle modeling potential, and that's any shape or size. Great question. Can a parent or a teen be in the audience, or is this reps only? Yep, so anyone who's a contestant who's not in this competition, even if you are under the age of 12, can definitely be in the audience. Same with visitors. So it is a live competition, similar to runway. So anyone who's a part of the CMTC event can be in the audience. Okay. So I want to give a breakdown again to get a little more into the cover-up situation and how that all works. So during swimsuit competition, the lineups will take place outside of the ballroom. So again, if you are in runway or in any other CMTC competitions before this, you will see how the lineups work. So again, the lineups happen outside of the ballroom, and there's a door that takes us to the backstage runway area. So when you're lining up, you want to make sure, again, that you can wear your shoes and wearing a cover up. Once you're backstage and can't be seen by anyone else in the event space, we will have a bucket or a bin for you to put your cover up and your shoes or any of your other personal belongings. And that bin, every so often, as you're walking down the runway, there's bin people who will take the bin outside the grand ballroom. So when you get off the stage, you'll see 2 of our staff members that have a bin, and you can look in that bin and grab your stuff. So again, after you pose, once you're down the runway, you would have at that time taken off your cover up and your shoes and put it in one of the bins. You will walk the runway, pose, go down the stairs, and walk out to the grand ballroom, and that is where you will see your bin or the bin of your stuff. So again, you will recognize these staff members. They will have their staff badges. They would have been one of the people that you put your stuff with. So again, they're just going to run and make sure that you can access your stuff after you get off stage. Okay, so again, you are required to grab your belongings. So please, as soon as you're off the stage, go to the bin and grab your stuff. Don't linger around the area. Again, you want to have your cover up on as soon as you are done walking the runway. So again, get off the runway, go out to the entrance of the grand ballroom, and you will see the bin of your stuff, and then you can grab it there. Okay. So you are welcome to watch the rest of the competition as long as you have grabbed your stuff and put your cover up on. Okay, so a big tip about this, leave important belongings such as your phone, tablets, jewelry, anything that you're not going to want on you as a person or put in this bin. Just leave it with a trusted friend, a guardian, your visitor, or leave it in your hotel room. Okay, and then you could even just go grab it once you're off the runway and come back and check out the rest of the competition. But we as staff members, those doing lineups, me backstage, we can't hold on to any of your belongings, and we're not responsible if something happens to them. So it's just best, since most of you will not have pockets, to just not bring any of those important belongings with you. Okay? Does anyone have any questions about this process? Again, very similar to runway competition and what we went through for that one. It's just that you're in your swimsuit and you are not wearing shoes for this competition. Okay, so tips from the reps. Question here. Is there a locker rental? I'm not sure what this question is. Oh, at the hotel. Is there a locker rental at the hotel? No, so not that I'm aware of. So again, I would just either, if you're someone who's not staying at the hotel, maybe leave it in your car, leave it with a friend, leave it with a guardian or a visitor. If not, then I would just leave it in your hotel room if you are staying at the hotel. Good question. Okay, for color, so we recommend black. So if you're unsure of what color to wear, Black swimsuits are pretty industry standard, so if you're going to a go-see, they will usually and often ask you to wear black. If black is a color that you don't want to wear, that's fine too. You can wear whatever color you want. We would just say one that you feel like complements your skin tone, and then definitely a swimsuit that you feel confident in. For the bikini top, can it be a sports bra? No, we would prefer a bikini top. If it's shaped like a sports bra, by thick straps and thicker band, that's fine as well. But again, it has to be swimwear. Great question. What expression is best? That's a good question as well. So for swimwear, it is a little more of a happy vibe, a little more bouncy, I would say. Not too bouncy, but their music that's playing is kind of like a tropical vibe, a little slower. And again, you want to walk to the music. That's super important for this competition as well. And you're also, again, you're in your bare feet, so just make sure you're not going too fast, especially those who may be used to walking in heels. Just make sure that you're going to the beat of the music. Again, it's a little more approachable look, swimwear, so I would have either, again, a neutral expression where you're kind of smizing, or smiling as well. Or at the end of the runway, if you want to smile, that's fine too. But definitely more of an approachable look for swimwear would be my suggestion. Okay, so again, the music will be different between runway and swimsuit competition. The music, again, for swimsuit is kind of more beachy and tropical versus runway, which is a little more techno. Okay. So I'm just going to wait for a little bit to see if any more questions come through. We kind of flew through that one, but again, I think it's because it's very similar to runway competition, and we did have quite a long session about that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just go through again the breakdown just about how it works for lineup. So when you're lining up in the hallways at CMTC, you will see your division signs. You will go to your division. It's a numerical order based on your contestant number. Our lineup staff will be helping you, making sure you're in order. They're going to make sure that you have your cover up on. If you don't have a cover up on, they will send you back to your room. So again, if you're not in the hotel, staying at the host hotel, then definitely make sure you're bringing what you need for this competition, including your cover up. No problem. Should we wear makeup? You can definitely wear makeup. Again, I would keep it more natural and beachy, but you can most definitely wear makeup. Yeah, good question. Okay, so again, you'll be in your lineups. You will be wearing your shoes and your cover up for the lineup. Once you are backstage, you will remove your shoes and your cover up and put them in the bin that is provided by CMTC. That bin will be watched by an assigned CMTC staff member. And when you go down the runway, every, I think, like 5 people, let's say, these bin runners will run and make sure that your stuff is at the end of the runway near the grand ballroom entrance for you to grab and put back on when you are done walking the runway. So you will go see that staff member that has the bin, grab your stuff, and then you can either watch the competition or you don't have to, but it is an option as well. Is it the same panel of reps as runway? So it is, yep, our modeling reps will be judging this competition, and then any other reps who want to watch this competition are also welcome. But it is the modeling reps that are judging this competition. And modeling, I mean lifestyle as well as high fashion and commercial. Hair up or down, that's up to you. You just want to make sure that, again, that your contestant number is visible and not covered by your hair, and that your face is visible and, again, not covered by your hair. But totally up to you whether you want it up or down. Are men supposed to go on stage with no shirt? Yes. Tanning is absolutely fine if you are more comfortable with a tan. Oh, Lisa Winkler just joined us. Hi, Lisa. Okay, so again, I covered what happens with your cover-ups in the bin situations. if you have questions about that. Other than that, I'll just wait a couple more minutes to see if there's any other questions about this competition. Again, I'll go over the wardrobe requirements one more time. So all competitors must be barefooted. Females must wear a two-piece swimsuit. Shorts are not permitted, bikini-style bottoms only. Males must wear swim shorts, no Speedos, and the following articles of clothing are prohibited. So bodysuits, any lingerie type outfit, thong bottoms, leotards, aerobic wear. You're not wearing shoes, no props, as in hats or sunglasses, or big accessories. Okay, so earrings are fine, but again, you don't want them to be too big or too distracting. Okay, and again, all contestants must wear a cover-up in the hallways before competing. And if you are looking for swimsuit inspiration, we have a board on our Pinterest page showing you some examples. Again, these swimsuits can be any color. If you're in doubt about what color you want to wear, we do recommend black, as that is industry standard for model go-sees. Okay, I think I've covered everything. So next week, okay, great. Another question. Number tag, where's best to place? So for girls, we recommend, or ladies, women, we recommend up high, around your chest. For men, we recommend on the top of your shorts. I will be backstage likely cueing you. I have to make sure that Catherine, the person who's emceeing this competition, can see your number as she's reading it and making sure that in her paper that she has of contestant numbers, she's going to call the correct contestant number, so your contestant number, so the reps have a chance to write down your contestant number or make note of your contestant number while you're on stage. And again, you just want it to be visible. So I will make sure that it is in a visible place for the MC, as well as it's on you, sturdy enough to stay on you while you're walking down, and that, again, the reps can see it. So a staff member, number one in lineups, will make sure they can see it. I will make sure that it can be seen. Catherine will make sure that she's saying the correct number, or again, whoever the MC is of that competition. But again, for ladies, we recommend up high on your bikini top. For men, we want it around your waist on your shorts. Okay, great question. So next week, we will be covering TV film casting competition, another great competition that takes place at CMTC. That competition is open to all ages. So we'll go over that competition and what's expected from you and how to prepare. Alrighty, I look forward to seeing you all next week, and thank you again for tuning in. And if you have any questions about this competition or otherwise, definitely make sure you send us an email. You can go on our website to find out and see photos from each competition. Another question, does the top have to close around the neck, or can... Just waiting for the other part of the question to come through. Can it be straps? It can be straps. Yep, as long as you're confident that it is going to be held up, absolutely, that's fine. No problem. Okay, well, I will talk to you all next week, and I look forward to seeing you in May. It's getting closer and closer, so that's super exciting. And like I said, if you have any questions, you can just reach out to our team through phone call or email. If you've missed any of these sessions, they are posted on our YouTube channel. They're also linked in our contestant hub, and you should have received an email about every single session that we have already hosted, again, explaining what we've gone through in each of the sessions with some helpful tips and links and things like that. Okay, I hope you all have a great evening, and I look forward to hosting another session next week. Bye.